Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna imitate a look I saw on YouTube. It's a young girl, and she does like amazing makeup, so I'm gonna try it. And I'm using the Pretty Grunge palette. Forgive it, I did drop it a few times, so it's kind of broken. But this is a look I've never tried, so we're just gonna wing it and see how it goes. I'll show you what one eye looks like, and then I'll do the other eye off camera. Like, start with this color right here. It's a creamy dark black, and I'm gonna use an angled brush. And I'm gonna put a bunch of product on there. Not too much, not too little. We'll see how it goes. I already tried this, so hopefully it'll come out similar. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the black on the outside. And I'm just like slowly adding the color. I'm not going all the way up. I'm just going out a little bit. I'm doing it in my outer part of my eye. And I'm going to get a little closer. And forgive my hands if they shake, because I do have anxiety. I'm going to do it just like that. It's probably not going to be exactly how the girl did it, but I'm just still going to try it. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend that out just a bit. I'm trying to get closer so you guys can really see what the heck I'm doing. And some of these looks it is hard for me to do only because of my age. Your eyelids are not the same when you get older, but I still will keep wearing makeup till I probably die. Then I'm going to go in with this color called Hope. It's a dark brown. I'm going to use that same brush, because you don't want to use a brush. I think I have a habit of using brushes that are too big. And then we're going to add some of that brown right above the black. Yep, I got to put the palette on here. I got to hold my eye so I can make sure I get even coverage here. Look, that looks really nice. Then I'm going to go and use the other end of the same applicator, and I'm just going to blend all that out. And I'm not going to add a lot of more product. I might add a little brown to the inner part. I don't know if this is exact. I'm trying to remember how she did it. And so, yes, I'm going to add a little more brown just to bring it closer to this part of my eye, the inner part, like this. I know the girl I follow, she's really young. She does a great job. I know it looks a little messy, but you know, guys know I always clean it up. And when I blend, I bring it up just a little bit. Blend it in with the black. I don't think it looks bad. I always have to. All right, then get some black, and then I'm just gonna, I go over it just a bit, over the brown a little bit, just to deepen that, and I go a little bit just on the upper lash line. I'm trying to remember how she did this look. And then I'm gonna blend. I'm going to go in with that skinny brush, the angled brush. I'm such a perfectionist, like, I want it to look good. Then I believe and then I'm going to add some of that black with it, still using that angled brush, and putting it under my lower lash line. And I bring it up right to that angled shape that I made in my outer part of my eye. And usually when I use black, it tends to smudge a bit. Right now, off camera, I'm going to do the other eye off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. I know this look isn't perfect, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with the fluffy brush one more time and make sure everything's all blended out. And yes, it's a dark look, and that's the look I'm going for. A dark, smoky eye look, and I think the Huda palette is perfect. You can use any palette that you like as long as it's like black and brown. I'm going to add some mascara, and this is my e.l.f. mascara in black. It always smudges. Right. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit more of that black shade. That's in the shade Grunge. And I'm just going to go over just the top, like real close to my eye, the upper lash line, just to enhance it a little bit. And I'm going to do the other eye. I think the other content creator did it a lot better than I'm doing it. My Q-tip. And just clean it up. I always, look, as soon as I put mascara on, it. All right, and for blush, I want a really bright pink. I'm just copying this girl's look. This is the palette Half Caked. If you saw my last video, this is a new palette, and it comes with a blush. So I'm going to dip my fluffy brush into this pink color. And I'm going to try to do just a little bit at a time because it's a little bright. So I don't know how it's going to look on me. And I'm just going to do my cheeks. Yeah, it is bright. But I'm just trying to recreate the look I saw from another content creator. Yeah, I might have to tone this down a little bit for me because I think it is kind of bright. I did get this palette from Ipsy. It was one of the free items. And I may have quoted the price wrong, so I'm going to let you guys know on here. It's actually $16.97 or something like that. I thought it was 14 something, but it's actually $16.97 or something. Now this looks really bright. I think it looks a little bit too bright for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of face powder, and I'm using the Sophia and Maybelline. It's pressed powder. I'm just going to go over the blush just to tone it down a little bit, set the rest of my makeup too, because I think that's a little bright. That's the look the girl was going for. So I just want to tone it down a little bit. To me, it looks really, really bright. And I think I'm going to actually have to do a little concealer. This is probably not the right way to do blush, but it's what I do when it's too bright. And I'll add a little concealer on top. Probably should have done that, then the powder. But I just use my own little tips and tricks because I don't want my blush to look too bright. See, I think it tones it down a little bit so it's not so out there. Some people might still think it's bright. Not that I have to explain myself anymore. I mean, you're always going to get negative crap on here. So, then I'm going to line my lips with Baby Pink. It's Maybelline's Colorsensational Shaping Lip Liner. Then, I'm going to go in through a gloss because I don't want to wear heavy lipstick today. And I'm going to use 021. It's in Gummy Bear. These are it's also from Maybelline, and it's hyaluronic acid in this lip gloss, so it's plumping. That's why they call it lifter gloss. It plumps up your lips. And this is in Gummy Bear. It's really, really pretty pink. And this isn't exactly the colors of the look I'm recreating. Now I had no idea what color she used on her lips, but I know what she used on her eyes. You want to spread the color out so you want the lip liner to blend in a little bit. Well, that's the look. I know this is very dramatic, but I copied another content creator, like I said, and this is the look. It's not perfect exactly how she did it. I tried. Now, this look might not be for everyone, but I do like the dark look. I think it looks really pretty, dramatic. I think this would be a great look to go out with. I even tried wearing it to work because I love the dark smoky eye looks. It might not be for everybody, so you just do you. You know what I mean? Well, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.